Hey yo, I'm Vu and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Let's get started, shall we? So when it came to the end of last episode, we were still having issues around our colony. Ergo, this bug hive which decided to spawn in the worst of locations. Now, something to take note is the bugs are actually still attacking the door, and since it's wooden, it doesn't actually have too much longer until it breaks. It kind of sucks. So hopefully the bugs will be slowed down, so Frey will get away in time. That's what I'm hoping for. Will it happen? I have no idea. Well, let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Now, I'm just also checking, because we also want to build a few marble sarcophagi to get our colonists in, because that actually does, well, it's a small positive mood moth. Now, we don't have much food around the place, and I am worrying to some extent that our colonists will start eating our own dead colonists. Or we'll start eating rotting corpses and stuff, and that's not really great for moods and whatnot. Now, we had a suggestion by Cathra again about the fact that bugs have a lower temperature range. So we should be able to see it. Yeah, minimal comfortable temperature is -25 for the, whatever they're called, cephalopods? Cephalopods, I guess. For the big bug, the mega scarab, we have a minimum comfortable temperature is 0. Now, when I say comfortable temperature, I don't know how that will affect bugs, but we'll find out, and also the hives. So what we're going to do is try and reduce the temperature down to -20, though we'll have to do that after the doors have been broken open. And of course when we patch the walls up. So one thing I want to do, because I'm also afraid that people might just run in there willy-nilly like we saw with the foo, is to brick the walls up. Now when it comes to blocks, we have mostly slate. I'm hoping it's... yeah, so the slate blocks are actually inside our storage. That's what I wanted to double check. So with that, let's place some slate walls here. I guess it has to be here, here, and there. Assuming they don't break out of anywhere else, otherwise that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, let's play and see what happens. So, Frey, continue moving. Yeah, so you're going to be hit. Not exactly what we wanted. And now Phil is down for the count, and the bugs are out. How's that for a start? So, we've got a severe illness, which is foo. It's at extreme, but we're also at 94% immunity. So when Oaks can get out of bed, which should be soon, I believe their extreme has to be lowered down to like a major before he can, or they can walk. So it means that Phil will be put in one of these beds. Phil should still be able to pull it off, but we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, okay. So with that, I'll see if the bugs will move around. And where's Tazzy? Okay, so Tazzy is actually patching up Mason, which is what I want to see. I'd like it if you continue to completely patch up Mason. That's what you're doing, you are tending to Mason. Okay. Actually, it might just get Bertha over there to rescue, not Frey, but rescue Foo. Hopefully the bugs don't go out. The bug is going out. Yep, okay, the bug was going out. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to grab Foo before bugs came out. So maybe I can speed things up. Unrecruit. Try it again. The bugs, of course, will also go to sleep at one point or another. Ayers, what are you doing? You're attacking Tails. So Tails will probably beat you to death, hopefully. Hopefully not. Gosh, don't want Ayers to die. We don't need any more deaths if we can deal with it. Okay, so you're down. I was afraid that might happen. And what are you doing next? Watching for target. You're going to attack Nick. Good luck, Nick. Not exactly what I was saying. And no, Tazzy, don't do that. Just rescue Foo. Nope, don't rescue Foo. Back off. Back off, because we've still got a bug outside right next to him. How if we walk just around the corner? Don't know if the bug can see us. We're fine. Okay, rescue Foo. Quickly do it. Run, run, run. Grab them and leave. Okay, so we've got one. The big mega scarab wants to attack us. Hopefully Tazzy can get out of there in time. Or it decides to stop attacking us. Cool. Oh, don't mine out that one, because then you've got this entire room to deal with. So, okay, Mason's still bleeding. We didn't patch them up at all. Okay, well, I'm going to have to shift Mason into a different area, because now this zone is under attack, or potentially dangerous. So what I'm thinking is modifying be the animal area 1. And then just, whoops, clear animal area 1. Just flag this area as not to be walked in. Same with the actual inside of the fridge, or what used to be the fridge. Yeah, so that will be fine. Guess I might just pull off the edge as well, just so you don't walk into a door for some strange reason. And also allow you out in, oops, need to allow you, not to cancel. So animal area 1. Also give you this zone. Hopefully you might eat a few plants and that might keep you from starving, or that's what I'm hoping. So with that, oh, also sleeping spot, can't forget that. Where are we? Animal sleeping spot, and I guess we can just place it maybe just a couple along here, and hopefully that's enough. So someone will have to rescue Mason to get out of there, and also continue patching him up. So that's a bit of a shame. So I'll cancel these 2 jobs, and then move the wall, I guess, to this door. Of course we want to rescue or pull the dog out before we seal it off forever. But yeah, okay, so we'll have to grab Frey sometime soon as well. So Tazzy, you're going to put Phil in that bed, that's fine. Bertha is going to consume some corn, also fine. How close are the bugs? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Severe illness, Foo. How are you going, Foo? Oops, can we get on to the health, please? Health is extreme. You're in bed now and your immunity is at 98. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm very sure of it. But you will need to be patched up, so Tazzy will have to do that. You're going to Doctor Foo. Awesome. Exactly what we want. Huh? Why did I hear someone breaking down a door? Oh. Tail, you're actually going to go in and beat down Nick? How about that? I guess Nick won't mind too much. What's Bertha going to do? You're going to go and do some butchering. Huh? Ah, there's actually a mouse right next to Ayers. I was going to say, why are you butchering Ayers? Ayers is still alive. And also, I don't want you to butcher humans. So, hey Bertha, can you actually rescue Ayers? That might actually be better. Hopefully, yeah, so Tails is going to attack him. Not too worried because Bertha has rescued Ayers, and then Ayers can walk and do some work again, hopefully. And I think Tails will actually deal with Nick anyhow, so we'll see what happens. Yep, so we need to grab Frey. Bertha, can you rescue Frey? Think we can pull it off. Yeah, we can, and the bugs won't be able to catch us in time. I lied, the bug will catch us in time. It won't because it stopped. Okay, well, we got Frey now. So Frey will be put in medical bed and be healed. So how's Foo going? Developed immunity. Excellent. That's exactly what we want to see. So with that, I believe everyone has been treated for infections apart from gutworm. But apart from cuts and bruises and all of other things, yep, okay. People still need to be patched up, but it's not too much to deal with. And you just mined out another block. Damn it, Blogs. What are we going to do? Okay. So Tazzy, what are you doing? You're going to tend to Frey? I have no issues with that. So how's Ayers going? Malnutrition and a couple of cuts. Okay. So Foo's been completely patched up now as well. She will need to be fed. But we can deal with that another time. What are you doing, Bertha? You are cowering in fear because of Tails, who has managed to down Nick. Okay, Bertha, can you actually do any construction? You can. Okay, work on this wall. Hopefully, got another severe illness. That is Frey. But you've developed immunity, so we're fine. Okay, it's probably blood loss. No, blood loss is only minor. Looks like people will still keep kicking. But no, Bertha, continue working on those 2 walls. Yeah, and you're constructing it. Excellent. Just don't fail. So once we've patched up this wall and this one, we'll change the temperature, lower it down, and see what happens. Okay, Tinny is escaping. Tully's down. Do you have any issues with walking? You don't, so you're probably going to escape. I guess I'll let you escape because there's not much we can do right now. Let's send this one to a prisoner room and grab probably the better person. I'm guessing was Tails. Let's check your character. Your shooting's pretty good versus Nick. Social animals and medicine. I guess we're going to grab Tails and then we'll see what we can do with Nick. So Oaks, how are you going? Oaks can actually get out of bed now, so that's what we're going to do. You're going to go down and Trying to arrest Captain, if you can do that. I am trying to keep as many people around as possible. Gonna go and butcher the rat. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm not gonna stop you do that. Hunter lacks a range weapon. Yes, fair enough. Actually, Bertha. Actually, you can't fight. What am I doing? Going on butcher. Continue doing that. Because I also don't want Oaks to die in case the captain bashes them down. So, and Fu could die if I do that. Ayers still needs to be patched up. That's a dead body. Frey, you've been completely patched up as well. So it's just time now. Oaks, just don't die on me. Actually, with that, I'm going to recruit you, get you to move up, closer to the base. If you can start moving. Please don't die on me. Because I normally grab a couple of people to bash them down, just to prevent any major issues. Actually, Tazzy, you'll be fine. You are missing your toe, but I suspect that's not going to be a big issue if you need to melee Tinny. Oaks, can you probably just stop here for the second? Because I think Tazzy will be able to make it in time. Because Tazzy is a fast mover. Bertha, that is a really unsafe place for you to be. Yeah, okay, get out of there. That was a bad idea, Bertha. I'm surprised that it isn't in the restricted zone. Area 2, okay. It isn't. I must have only done that for animals. Let's clear the area 2. Yep, so we want to restrict this area. We don't want them to walk in there at all. It's a dangerous place to be. And also, I guess, in general, up to the edge of the wall here. I will have to unrestrict some people, as a person, just so they can patch up the wall. I think that will be fine. Yep. Okay, actually, Area 2, is that included in the home zone? I need to check. Area 2, yeah, so you can access the corn, which is what I want. Also, whereabouts is the Mason? Okay, Mason still has not been patched up, have you? No. Okay, so Mason, you've been restricted to the outside zone, Animal Area 2. Mason, let's put you in Animal Area 1. Hopefully we can then get you to be patched up as well. The dogs, I think, are fine still. Check your needs. Your needs, you have had enough food. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about them. They'll be safe. And Oaks, could you actually help Tazzy as well, bashing down Tinny? Okay, never mind. Tazzy managed to do it. So let's capture Tinny. There we go. That's you dealt with. How's Tails going? Tails is not going too well. Okay, and Bertha, you are recruited. You could actually just build this last slate block. That prevents them from wandering this way. And what are you doing, Bug? You're going to attack Bertha. I don't know why. And oh, okay, you're breaking one of the coolers. It's not cool. Okay, that cooler's gone. Okay, so they're breaking a lot of holes in the walls and we can't exactly freeze them or deal with them. I can't even wall them off. I must say that is somewhat frustrating. Just considering what's the next option we want to do. So Tazzy is going to go into bed because of bruises, which is fair enough. How's Frey going? Frey is fine. Let's cycle through everyone again. Any infections that we need to worry about? Any cuts? Fresh cuts? Airs, okay. Airs and Oaks is fine. So Airs could... You're going to tend to Tinny. Yeah, but I'd rather you rest until healed and then Oaks... Actually, where's the bug as well? Because I know there's a bug around the place. Okay, no, it's decided to leave, which is fine. So Bertha, what are you doing? You're going to do a little bit of repairing. Don't have an issue with that. But I am wondering, these bugs should start to sleep sometime soon. So we will need to patch up another place again. So, slate wall. And I guess we could place it in the door as long as you don't stand on the block to construct it. And I guess the same with this one. I guess we could, it doesn't really matter for the time being where we place it. Bertha, what are you doing? Oh, you're still doing construction. Not construction. You're still, what's that? Repair work, because I did tell that is your number one priority. Might actually just reduce that. Same with cooking and do plant cut as a number one, which might count as growing. So do that. So Bertha, recruit, unrecruit. You're gonna harvest corn, yeah, because that's what's needed. That is what is needed to be done as of this moment. Food. Okay, there are a couple of bugs outside. One too many. Just thinking how we're going to deal with this. Yeah, so I will see if I can get people in. Does mean we might accidentally leave a couple of bugs outside, but we should start to lower the temperature if this works out. So, Oaks, Tassie. I think Tassie will be the person to get this done. You can't construct. Okay, we need to cycle through again and see who's our best constructor and grab them if they're capable or have the chance of moving. Construction of a 955 So Bertha, you're actually our best constructor, surprisingly. So let's get you to work on the slate walls instead. Yeah, because the bugs are sleeping, so that's fine. You're cowering. Please don't do that now. We need to get the work done as fast as possible. So that's that wall patched up. Awesome. That's outside area. Hopefully this turns out. I really do hope so. So Bertha, we're going to unrestrict you. And then we're going to tell you to work on the slate wall. Hopefully it doesn't wake up any bugs. No. Please, this is not the time to be cowering. Let's see. I know it's one of these menus. You can change their default actions when they see... Yeah, so they're going to run. I just want you to ignore for the time being. So Bertha, recruit, unrecruit, disrecruit, get you over here. Do not attack any bug. Recruit, and yeah, now you can work on the slate wall. Got to get it done. Yeah, so they're not waking up any bug either, which is what I want to see. Okay, we only have one more block to go. Can we get this done in time? I think, actually, no, cancel that one. We're going to move it one in. Because it still counts as closing off. What's the time? It is the first hour of the morning. Yeah, we have enough time to patch this up and actually start freezing this place. What am I doing? Need to work on the slate wall. Hopefully this turns out. Really hope so. 12 work, 10 work. Ez has got an infection. Okay, well, he isn't dead yet. I think Foo's pulled through anyhow. Yep. Okay, this is completely sealed off now. It is a bit of a shame that this area isn't. Yeah, because there's just too many blocks to get done right now. So with that, I'm going to select these three. Reset them. That's at my... need to check the temperature. What are they at? They're at 11. Makes it 10. Makes it 0. Makes it -10, -20. Yep. So they're at -20. We'll have to see how this goes. It is a lot of power, but I suspect they may be able to pull through. We'll see what happens. The temperature at the moment is only 12, 11. It's unroofed. Where is it unroofed? Shit. I don't know where it's unroofed. I think it is this one block. We still have enough time to fix this up. So let's deconstruct this wall. Yeah, because everywhere else would be officially roofed. It's very hard to tell where the roof is. Yeah, I'm going to assume that is the point. So no, sorry Bertha, before you go to sleep, or you could build a roof area. Wonder if you could you just build the roof area? Maybe that's enough. Does that count as now roofed? Let's see, it is, no, it still says unroofed, so no, wait, we'll deconstruct the slate wall. Alcohol binge, very ugly environment. Well, this place is walled off, so you can't walk in and try and do anything stupid. Wait, the alcohol isn't there. Where are you wandering to? Okay, wait, no. Foo. Foo's been... So many things we need to balance. So, no, Foo is fine. Foo is being patched up. Tassie has bruises, but will be fine. You have cuts and a minor untreated infection. So, Foo, you should be able to walk. You can't walk. Oaks. Oaks could probably walk, yeah. So we're going to tell you to... Oh, there's a lot of things. We want you to treat airs, so that will deal with the infection side of things. How are you going, Bertha? Are you nearly done deconstructing it? Should be. Yep, you are. Awesome. So the next thing we'll do is get that slate block in the actual door this time. Oops, don't want to place it there. Try it once more. Work on the slate. And yeah, so we did lose a little bit of slate from the deconstruction. We only got a few hours. Get it done, please. Bertha, you have to get out there fast. Yeah. Unrecruit you. Also remembering to change your default menu thing, which is yet to run away. Also restrict you again, just so you don't go near this zone. Yep, so that should work. How's the temperature? It is 7 degrees, 6 degrees. It is doing it. Bertha, what? No. Not the right side for you. Area 2, you shouldn't... that's kind of frustrating. So you run outside of your zone if you're scared. I guess I have to unrestrict the entire side then. I had to restrict the entire side, not... No, unrestrict, that's right. Because the zone is based on the zoning rules. So there you go. Then you should never even run or have the chance of running diagonally to get away from bugs. Nope, no. Run straight up. Yeah, well, whose fault is that, Bertha? Hopefully they have a maximum distance. Mason, where are you wandering to? You're wandering too close to the edge. Let's modify your zone now. Animal area 1. In fact, you probably shouldn't be even out there. Animal area 1. That's where you are restricted to, correct? You are. So Mason, I cannot do anything for you. That is your fault. You only have yourself to blame. And it's only 11% minor blood loss. I think we're going to be fine for the time being. But no, Bertha should be able to run out if things turn out. Mason, where the hell are you going? We're just moving into an illegal space. And oops, Bertha, maybe not go that way. Run down this way now. Yep, so Mason might get hit again. What are you doing, Wild? And oh, that's right. Bertha is their master, therefore they disobey rules to go as close as you can to Bertha. So unrecruit and get you to run away. It may have been a good idea. So how many bugs are attacking Mason? Okay, Mason is down but not dead. Okay, we'll let that be and see what happens. Recruit, get you inside please. And unrecruit, yep. Oh, Tassie's going on a fire spree. This isn't the time and they have been eating curry. Okay, I think we need to get Graves. What's the temperature going? It's only 1. So it's near to the edge of its temperature zone. I don't think it's going to change, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's jump through everyone again to see their health, because that's the major thing at the moment. Yes, I believe we're fine there. And yeah, of course, no one's actually doing harvesting down here. We'll check. I did give the order to harvest. Seems like I did. Let's designate plants. And this isn't a plant. Please explain. Harvest. Oh no, there is the harvest. I have told them to do the work, it's just they're not doing it. I guess for the time being, let's turn someone else on number 1, just for grow. Okay, where's Tassie as well? Because Tassie's on the fire spree. So you're down here, you're going to ignite smoke to leaf, and it is not raining either. Okay, Frey, you're wandering around in a mental state. Oaks is going to consume the human corpse. No, this is not the way we deal with this. Actually, cut the corn. That means you can get some actual food. You're going to go on a rest. I don't have an issue with that. How are the bugs going? Yeah, so these bugs are outside and they don't know what to do because they can't get back in there in the zone. The temperature is dropping it, but I don't think we'll be able to get down to -20. I think we're stuck actually at -1. Why is it unroofed? I don't know where the unroofed zone is. I don't think I can see a shadow, can I? Unroofed 1. Outdoors, which is roofed. Okay, this expand no roof, expand clear no roof, expand build roof. I'm going to make the assumption that maybe it's there. Oh, but we can't get into that zone either. Okay, so we will need a wall of this area. It doesn't look like bugs were going in there, but... Okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. Okay. Focus on something else now. The next thing we know to focus on is Berserk, infections, fire starting. Oh wait, Berserk? Where's Ez? So Ez is actually down for the cat anyhow, so that's fine. He can't walk either, so Fu can't walk. Okay, we just need to let things run, I guess. And no, Oaks, yeah. Oaks is going to put out the fire, so that's fine. Just stop that, please. You're going to eat food, I think. Okay, that's one too many fire now. I want one too many bits of fire. So, going to get you up. Can I get you to firefight? I can't get you to firefight. Oh. Can I walk you over? Start firefighting, please. Oh, because I don't want to bash Tessie down as well, just in case we lose her. And I don't want to get any more bruises, because it's just a pain at the moment to deal with. One too many infections, one too many bad things. That said, we are actually lowering the temperature slowly. So things are working out for us. Which is good to see. And you're going to break that block. Don't have an issue with that. We got more fire. Tessie, this is... Try it again. Who else can walk? Oaks, you're going to drink a beer. I probably shouldn't stop you because your mood is horrible. And you need a burial as well. Okay, simple thing. Done it before. But we'll just make a few graves. So the head of the sarcophagus, or head of the grave is actually where mouse is. Because I realised that from the previous series of RimWorld. So we're going to place 3 graves and get, I think, oaks. So that might help reduce, a constructor. Right. Everyone's a constructor. Oops. Just because we need people to get it done. So try it again. Oaks. Before you go and drink beer, or you want you to work on a grave, means we might be able to bury someone. Just have to keep an eye on things. I think we're fine for the time being, and yeah, Mason's still down outside. And yeah, most of the people who can walk can't do anything. Are out and about, Huh? Why are you down? Oh, there's actually a ceplod? Cephalopede? Yeah, I guess. Outside, I wasn't aware of that. Whose fault is that, Frey? Your fault. Oh, this is a disaster, and we've still got fire in the fields. Tassie, this, wasn't the time. And Ayers, are you patched up enough? You are still not patched up. 21 out of 30. Foo still has a while to go as well. Not too long. As long as these bugs don't break through a major wall, I think we're safe. It is now below 0, so this mega spider is not happy. Okay. The mega spider. What was I looking at then before, which had issues with temperature? Minus 25, well, we can't hit that. Minus 25. Maybe I can I'll just drop it by another 10. I mean, they're not going to be able to hit minus 30, which is where it's at now. I'll give it a shot. Maybe it was one of the smaller bugs, the mega scarab. It's a corpse. I can't look at corpses to find out information. Animal filth, where is it? Minimum temperature was 0. So if there's any... Yeah, mega scarabs. So they are below minimum temperature, so maybe they will die? I don't know. They don't have any injuries. We'll have to see what happens. Now, Tassie, you're finished with your fire spray. Can you... Well, I didn't want you to cut the corner. I want you to put out the fire. Can you put out fire? Being a fire starter. Can't put out fire, but you can... Alright. Try again. And is Tassie on fire? You're on fire. Whose fault is that? Maybe you should learn your lesson about fire starting. And you broke again. Right. How's Ayers going? Going good, Ayers? That's good to hear. There's nothing to worry about outside. Nothing wrong is happening. Just, ignore the world. You'll be fine. Okay, well, I think Oaks is, beaten out all the fire. Not the new fire, though. Okay, we have relations, and we have a caravan from on the hill. Right, this will be interesting. Hopefully it's not too bad. Just, Tassie, stop, please. You're costing us the only colonists that we have right now. Okay, now you're no longer on a fire starting spree. Can we get you to bury someone? I think we can get you to not consume, how about strip? Because we can always use the clothes, and then bury curry. So that should be 1 moodlets that we've dealt with. Yep. Now who's next? I believe Jabir is rotting outside. So let's see if we can get... Yeah, so curry's been buried. Okay, Tassie, work on the next grave. How are we going? Temperature is minus 8 inside, and the bugs are completely fine. And the hive reproduces in 22 due for maintenance. Maintenance? Will spawn additional insects over time. Yeah, okay. I don't know if the temperature trick is really working. Maybe I need another cooler. Maybe I need to get the temperature down lower. But there's absolutely nothing we can do there. Might have to abandon this half of the base and wall it off from here. Which would kind of suck given all of our buildings. Somewhat frustrating. Okay, let's close these notifications because we know about that. So yeah, Tassie, continue doing that. I think I might... you've actually cut through that wall. The small Mega Scarab did. Okay, I'm going to have to recruit Bertha and get you to run away. Looks like we're going to have to wait until night time. Because, yeah, now that's... You'd be fine to sit there. None of the bugs are coming after you, so that's something. Maybe if I can just get the wall started, the bugs will still ignore you. I wonder, I would like to put a granite wall down. We used to have, how much granite do we have? Limestone, marble, 16 granite blocks. How many blocks do we need? We only need 5. So yeah, we could place it down there. So Bertha, can you work on the granite wall? I'd love it if you could. Yeah, you managed to, and the bugs don't know about you. Oh, no, please run back, run back, run back, run back. Oh, Bertha, why did you do that? That was a really bad idea. God damn it, Bertha. Okay, well, just considering what we're going to do, I guess we have to wait for the bugs to sleep. Hopefully Bertha doesn't die on us. That's a lot of injuries. Bertha will die on us. There's nothing much we can do about that now. Right. Well, that's what you get when you can't nurse. Okay, what are you doing? You're going to go and rest. That's fair enough. You do have a couple of bruises. We have a cephalopod walking in the base. Oh. I'd love to leave him alone and just ignore him, but that's not going to happen. It's even going to be painful to wall things off. Can we grab food? Can you walk? You still can't walk. What's going on? You're not missing a leg. You've been treated. Let's see, left arm, left leg is cut. I guess we have to wait for a little longer. Ayers, can you walk? You still can't walk. Okay. We'll work this out. So, who's next? Tassie. I think you're the next person. Yeah. You're treating people, they've got extreme malnutrition. Yeah, if you could just feed them, I think might be a better option right now. No, patching up bruises is useful. Yeah, I'll let you patch up the bruises and we'll work out what to do with you at another time. But hey, we might actually get some zombie meat if it dies. I think it will. Yeah, but we all have to quickly nick Bertha and then build the wall. It's a bit of a shame because that means we've lost all the temperature as well because it's outside, because it mixes with the internal air on like a snap. Like a snap? I guess that's the closest thing we could say. So yeah, Tinny's been treated. No, so Tassie, you're going to tend to Oaks. How about feed Tinny? Captain. And now you got on a fire starting spree. Awesome, well done. Glad you could burn things down for us. And we got fire and we can't do anything about it. Congratulations, Cassandra, you've destroyed the base. It's just the big thing is if we didn't have the bugs, we would have been able to build with it, and yet now we're missing that block over here. We have to abandon half the base now. We cannot deal with the bugs. Not with the amount of infections and injuries we've got. We're literally just going to wall it off and hope for the best. I must say that is a tad frustrating. So, yeah, so Frey is still downed and we can't do anything about it. Your bleed rate, you won't bleed out in a day though. We really need someone to get over there, but no one can. And yep, things are going to burn down. Awesome. And people are going to starve despite there being food just sort of sitting around the place. Yeah, you're so going to die. We really need someone to get up and rescue Bertha. Why would we want to rescue Bertha? Bertha can't nurse. Because it's the right thing to do. See if we can just rescue. Just slow things down. Bond on animal's death. Okay, Husky. The Husky has died. Mason. Because we never got around to patching him in time, which is kind of expected, honestly. Yeah, you got out of there. That's fine. I'm hoping you would actually put them into this bed. Is someone being hauled into this bed? Oaks. I'll mark this as medical and see if that's enough. Rescue Bertha. Which bed are you going to take? Okay, yeah. The better bed. And then can you continue to recruit you and try and, yeah, treat Bertha. Hopefully there's no bugs too close. And we'll grab you, Frey, soon, okay? We just need to make sure Bertha has been patched up. Oh my god. There's fire now. Why do you have to do this, Tazzy? And I love the fact that you're actually treating Tinny now, and that place is going to heat up fast. Oh no, it's not, even if the door's on fire. I guess the door sort of counts as the room and doesn't count as a room. Oh damn. As long as Bertha gets patched up, that's a big thing. You're going to feed to Tinny. I am not going to complain. I'd rather you build the wall though. And also rather that we get some food around. It's really just people, because everyone that we need is currently downed. Okay, I'll let Bertha continue being patched up. Well, I think we'll leave it here for this episode. It is another disastrous sequence of events, but I think we can still pull it out of the hat. I'm sure we can pull it out of the hat, but whether or not everyone currently still survives is another thing. Food must survive. That is the one big thing that we've been focusing on and has happened so far. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Now, as I've said in the past and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.